Peace, YouTube. What's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host, N Lynch. Let's talk. Alright, so we're going to dive right back into this one because y'all know Steele, she just came out with some recent controversial remarks where, she's receiving a lot of backlash over her remarks about, former President Barack Obama and how she felt about the way certain employees, female employees, dress and everything, and would she associate with them or not, and over the take that. So she's receiving a lot of backlash. She got suspended, and it's like a lot of trend on social media. So now she's experiencing firsthand what it's like to be involved in this whole cancel culture generation, and she's not liking it. So she apologized, just like everyone else pretty much does these days when they say or do something that they receive some type of backlash and criticism. They start to apologize because they realize that what they said or what they done could potentially mean their end of their careers, their livelihood, and that's a no-no to them. So we're going to dive right into this video, but before we do all that, I just want to first say how everybody doing. Hope y'all good and blessed. As always, make sure you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon to all. That way you'll be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest. Also, share this video. Share it on all social media platforms. A few days ago, I wasn't really pretty sure that I can, continue to say that, because of that recent scare of the shutdown on certain social media platforms. But we back, we running. So share on all social media platforms and we branding, we spreading. The only way I can do that is y'all continue to share. But if y'all done that, let's finish with this video. Steele, she sent out her apology statement, and it goes, and I quote, "I know my recent comments created controversy for the company, and I apologize. We are in the midst of an extremely challenging time that impacts all of us, and it's more critical than ever that we communicate constructively and thoughtfully." Steele. So she's feeling the heat. I mean, it's kind of straightforward like that. I can't sugarcoat it. It's nothing I can really kind of make up and try to stall or anything like that. She just feeling the heat. Is that plain and simple? And what's still funny to me is, do these people think that they can say stuff? Do they still think that they can do and say stuff like it was like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and not no type of anything happen? Especially like when you're under the employ of like a multimedia company like ESPN or just any of these big time corporations. Like when you're under the employ of these places, like you're under contract. You're under like a thumb. You're pretty much, in a sense, a SLAVA. So I don't understand why they think that they can say certain stuff. Like, and then, alright, if you say it, mean what you say. Mean it. Don't take it back just because you might receive some type of backlash on it. Like, if you like, alright, most people, they, when they're in a state of anger, the emotions heighten, all that stuff, you do and say certain things that you really don't mean. Alright, cool, granted, I give you that. Alright, but in this type of situation, she wasn't. She was on a podcast show, and she said what she said. She wasn't under duress. She wasn't in a heightened state of adrenaline and everything. She wasn't in fear, none of that stuff. She said what she meant, so stick with it, even if it costs you your life, your livelihood. I was about to say your life. I mean, in some cases, hey, it could get that deep. Our ancestors had to face with that, not their livelihood, their lives. So, and it seems that the times that we're living in is reverting back to those times of our ancestors, because we're dealing with, you know, situations like this. Although I don't agree with what she said personally, but you know, I'm consistent. I talk about this all the time. I'm a big advocate of people just should be able to speak their minds freely, regardless of the outcome, regardless of how people may feel about it. You know how many times people done said stuff about me, and maybe because I got used to that. Maybe I'm like that now. Like I had to learn how to adjust. I had to learn how to evolve and adapt. You know, I still get ridiculed to this day on my Deontay Wilders to this day. You know, I still get ridiculed and everything. And in some people's eyes, I can never do anything right. You know, I'm the public enemy number one for some strange reason. And but regardless of all of that, I'm not sorry for any of my things. One, my well, let me backtrack that. There are things that I do apologize for, but a lot of things that I say, I really don't apologize for that. Maybe some things that I do, my actions and stuff, you know, and some of the things that I do may say I maybe my approach could have been better, but I always admit that maybe my approach could have been better, but I never apologize for it, because I meant what I said. And even if I revamp the whole statement, or change my approach, the end result of what I'm trying to say, the meaning of it is still the same. Same thing. Most people can't handle that. And I'm fully aware of, you know, I'm going to get, you know, it could be potentially be consequences and all of that stuff. I understand that, but I tell y'all all the time, I get the shorts. 37 years old. I've been getting the short end of the stick all my life. So the way I look at it is like, all right, come on, bring it at me. Like, what else is new? I tell y'all all the time, I'll be surprised when things actually go good. That's when I'm shocked. That's when it's like, what? Huh? Like, that's when I'm thrown off. But, you know, something bad, everything negative happening, that is another day for me. It's sad, right? I don't say this boastfully, like, because this ain't nothing to be proud of. So I'm not saying this to be like I'm bragging about it. It's just simple facts. It just is what it is. I just had to learn how to live with it. That's why I can say it so comfortably to y'all, you guys, because it is what it is. This is my life, and I had to learn how to live with it. So I say this to you guys. If you don't mean what you're going to say, don't say it. Pretty much. You know, think before you speak. My dad used to tell me that all the time. And maybe that's why I kind of like hesitate when I do talk, because I try to make sure that I'm really clear on understanding on what the hell what's about to come out my mouth. You know, because I don't want to retract statements. But, you know, Sage Steele, she apologizing now. She's basically retracting her statement, and I find it crazy because now she's talking about, you know, she never meant to create controversy for the company, but she should have known. I said in my last video when she actually made the comments, I was talking about how the former football player, it was his podcast show, how he was looking at her, like when she said it, his eyes kind of like, huh? Like how he kind of knew that statement was going to create some type of controversy. So, and she seemed to be an intelligent woman. I don't understand how she wasn't aware of that, or maybe she did know. Maybe she probably didn't know if this was going to go this way or not, or maybe she planned on it. Maybe all this was part of her plan. We don't know. All we can do is just sit back and just speculate, you know, spectate, and wait and see. Pretty much. So, But that's all I got for you guys right now on this particular topic. You know, she apologizing. She's talking about that it's more critical than ever that we must communicate constructively and thoughtfully. If that was the case, then my whole point of me saying think before you speak, like that's the whole point of me talking about. So she pretty much just kind of, you know, reiterated what I just said. So if she can make that statement right there, then how come she didn't do that before? Or maybe it was. Maybe she just didn't expect that outcome, and now we're dealing with this. Who knows? Y'all let me know. Y'all decide. Drop your comments down below, and we'll talk about it. We'll pick it, dissect it, see if we can come up with. We can even agree or disagree. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon on all. That way you'll be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest. Share on all social media platforms and comment down below. And stay blessed. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.